Imergenation Series, The City, Part 2, by Marcus Wilson. A new organization called Telecity, who is seeking to expand to the entire world, offers cosmic energy helmets that allows people to physically manifest objects and teleport at will.
Okay, you have 30 minutes to explore. Do whatever you like. Teleport to anywhere within the city before you let us know your final decision. When the time is up, your helmet will inform you, and from there, please teleport back to the guest room from where we came.
Ta shows more excitement, smiling.
Wow!
Ta goes over and jumps on the bed, and then lies on her back looking straight up at the sky through the ceiling. Ta then sits up and excitedly goes over to all the windows, looking around, wondering where to teleport to.
Let's see. Where do I want to go today?
She selects teleport and finds a location with trees, benches, and a small pond, and then teleports there. Ta arrives. She looks around with love, excitement, and wonder. She bends down to put her fingers into the pond. She sees little fish.
I wonder if I can manifest any fish.
Ta goes to manifest, and then to life forms.
Manifest, life forms, fish.
A selection of fish comes up.
Please select which fish you would like to manifest.
Ta selects a fish, and it manifests. The following option comes up.
Manifest in hand or manifest in nearby pool.
Ta walks over to the pond and puts one hand facing up above the water. Ta selects.
Manifest in hand.
The fish manifests in Ta's hand.
Ooh, squishy.
She is shocked and the fish slithers out of Ta's hand and falls into the water. She bends down and watches it swim. She is smiling with surprise. Ta then stands up and turns around. Ta jumps. There, standing a few feet away from Ta, is a member, Belle, with a helmet on.
Hi. Are you new here? I don't think I've seen you around before.
Ta is holding her hand on her chest.
Sorry. You startled me. Yes, I'm visiting.
Belle looks around.
This is amazing, isn't it?
Amazing? This is unbelievable.
I'm Belle.
Ta,
It's nice to meet you.
how long have you been here?
Oh, about 6 months.
Wow, that's a long time. Do you still like it after being here that long?
It's the same.
What's that supposed to mean? Does that mean it's still good or bad?
Oh, no, very good. I came from... Well, let's just say it was a very struggling place. This place is a big relief and allows us more time to do the things we want.
Ta smiles and looks around.
Yes, definitely.
Belle goes over to the pond.
So, what are you looking at there? The fish?
Yeah, I just manifested, that one.
Cool.
They watch it swirl around with the other fish.
Hey, you want to see something else cool?
Sure?
Come hold my hand.
Ta is hesitant, but then slowly goes over to hold Belle's hand. Belle selects.
Teleport.
an option on Ta's screen appears.
Teleport with Belle.
You have to say yes.
Where are we going?
It's a surprise. Trust me, you'll like it.
Ta looks over and grins at Belle.
Yes.
Suddenly they teleport to a large open land area with only grass. The trees can be seen in the distance. Ta looks around.
Whoa. Where are we?
We're on the north side of the city. Depending on where you are within the city, different selections come up.
Belle appears to be selecting something.
Here, we can manifest larger things, because there's a larger area. Watch.
Belle selects something. Suddenly, a large circular brick pool, about 12 feet high and 1/4 of a mile in diameter, appears on top of the ground. It is filled with water, and the water can be seen through the window that is in the center of the brick wall, appearing all around as a stripe. Ta's eyes widen. She is shocked. Ta looks back at Belle.
That? You manifested a freaking pool?
Mm-hmm. Cool, right?
Belle seems to be selecting something else. Suddenly, a large watercraft appears on top of the water in the center of the large brick pool.
Okay, come hold my hand again.
The confirmation comes up again.
Teleport with Belle.
Yes!
Suddenly they appear inside the ship, which is on top of the water, which is inside the large pool. Ta is speechless. Belle is smiling. Ta goes over to the edge of the ship and looks down at the water.
This is beyond amazing.
Your visiting time ends in 5 minutes. Afterwards, please return to the guest room. Thank you.
Oh, I only have 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Ta looks around, amazed.
Wow.
Imagine when we expand. How much more will we be able to do?
Ta looks all around and is touching the ship.
Hey, is it okay if I take my helmet off really quick?
Why? If you do, others nearby will know and won't be able to manifest anything.
I mean, no one's nearby. I don't see.
Okay, go ahead, but be quick, just in case.
She looks around the entire area and begins feeling the ship.
Okay. It's real.
Ta quickly puts the helmet back on. Belle is smiling.
Oh? Having a dose of skepticism?
Belle knocks on the ship.
It's as solid and real as we are.
I can't wrap my brain around how all of this is done.
None of us understand it. Well, except the founders, but it works. If it works, that's all that matters, right?
Ta then goes over to Belle.
So, are you here all by yourself? No friends, family?
Yes, it's just me.
Ta wonders. She walks back over to the edge of the ship, looks down at the water, and then at the trees in the distance. Belle walks over to her.
So, have you decided? Do you think you're going to stay?
I don't know. Maybe? I think I may want to make one last stop home first.
It's nothing to miss. Trust me, I've been there. Everything we ever wanted, everything we need is right here, with the tap of a button. If we can appreciate it.
I have a friend with me. She's in the guest room. I don't know what she's going to think.
I hope you decide to stay. Hey, let me give you my helmet number, in case you do.
Our helmets have numbers?
Yeah. Can you remember 237413?
237413.
If you can't, you can just search my name and it will come up too.
237, that's the number of the cubicle they assigned me. And 413, well, that's my birthday. So yeah, that's pretty easy to remember.
237 and April 13th. Good.
She goes over to hug him.
Thank you for all of this. I thought maybe the people here might be weird, but you're basically the opposite.
Actually, there are quite a few interesting individuals. Try being here for 6 months and you'll come to it.
Ta smiles.
But most people are completely happy because of everything this city provides.
Your time is up. Please teleport back to the guest room.
Okay, my time is up. Unfortunately, maybe I'll see you again.
Okay. Yeah. I hope to see you again. See ya.
Me too. Bye, Belle.
Belle waves by, and so does Ta.
Teleport, guest room.
Belle goes to the edge of the ship, leans on the edge, and ponders. Belle then stands back up, teleports back on the ground away from the pool. He then demanifests the ship and pool, and he then manifests a castle in the same spot. Belle observes it. Ta teleports back to the guest room. CM4 is sitting in a chair with a stand and something to drink. Za is also sitting in a chair and manifesting stones and rocks of different types on a table.
Ah, you're back.
Ta walks over and sees what Za has manifested.
What's that you manifested there?
Just some rocks and stones. Unfortunately, the guest room has limited manifestations.
Za stands up.
So, how was it?
Just like in the video, but even better. I saw my cubicle, I created a fish. I even met someone really cool, and he manifested an entire ship and a ridiculously massive pool.
Wow.
The founder and the other three manifest in the room. Founder is excited to see Ta.
Ta, good to see you again. Right on time.
Ta smiles.
Well, that includes our tour. So, what's it gonna be?
Can I have a word with Ta real quick?
Za grabs Ta. They turn around and walk a little farther away from them in the room.
I know this seems really amazing, but remember, they've only been up for about a year. So, I suggest we wait a little bit, maybe a year, and then if everything is still going smoothly, we come back.
Za, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know how much more I can take of the other world.
That's why you can stay at my place. And you know what? Since you plan to come here, you don't have to worry about getting a job. Just relax. But this is some advanced stuff, so they say here. What if something malfunctions?
Give me one more day to think it over.
Okay, so we're heading back?
Well, yeah, I still have my car.
Ta turns around.
Hey, I have a question.
Sure.
How long is the invitation for?
I think I've mentioned this, but once you're invited, the invitation stays open. You have to remember, we want everyone in the world to join, but we must grow step by step as we strengthen our foundations.
Okay, and what about my car?
Members can manifest anything they like here, so it is advised to either sell it and give the money away, or to us. Or give the car to us and we will demanifest it. All demanifestations do not come from us, depending on the amount of energy, acts as if the new members have joined. So yes, we can use your car, but no, you will not be able to keep it if brought here, to conserve space.
Okay. Founder, this has been the most amazing experience of my life.
Much more to come. For everyone.
I just need another day, though, to think it over.
That is most certainly fine. Take your time. But you may not want to take too long, as you may be the only one left not part of our city.
You guys do amazing work here.
Yeah, surprised the government hasn't tried to shut you down or anything.
We have separate individuals working with various governments around the world, so eventually they'll get on board too.
The founder looks at the four.
Especially if people were to see such technology being suppressed. So, are you two ready to go?
Za looks at Ta.
Yes.
Please, take your helmets off.
They almost forgot they had them on.
Oh, sorry.
CM3 walks over to Ta to grab her helmet, while CM4 goes over to grab Za's. Ta quickly takes it off and gives it to CM3. CM3 puts it back on the wall. Before Za takes off hers, Za looks at the chair, table, and stones.
Do you want me to demanifest these things first?
Don't worry, we'll get them. But you're free to take any item you wish. We allow all our guests to take one small item as a souvenir.
Oh, really?
Za takes off the helmet, and CM4 grabs it and puts it on the wall. Za goes over to the table. Ta follows behind. They look. Suddenly, there is the sound of a disturbed person outside.
Did you see that?
Za and Ta are still looking at the stones. The founder quickly walks over to the window. The founder sees a disturbed person, or DP, pointing up at the sky and trying to tell a few others nearby with helmets. Za picks up one of the stones.
Do you want to grab one?
I'm fine, that's okay.
Excuse me. 1 minute, you two. There seems to be a disturbance.
The founder and the other four rush out of the room to go see the disturbed person. Ta and Za can hear the person speaking loudly.
Did you see that? Something was in the sky.
They look at each other confused and go over to the window. They see the founder and the other four walking up to the disturbed person, concerned.
No, it was right up there. I don't know what it was. No, that's not what I saw. I don't know. There was something in the sky. It disappeared. I saw something.
There are 3 other members nearby that he appears to be yelling to. He keeps pointing up to the sky. Za and Ta can hear DP shouting, but are too far away to hear the council members, which seem to be very concerned about what's going on.
Is everything okay?
The founder can be seen standing before the disturbed person, listening attentively. The founder then puts his arm around his shoulders as they begin walking away out of sight. The other 4 follow. There are now about 7 security guards coming to the scene, but the founder gestures to them that everything is okay, and they quit approaching. They continue walking out of sight, while the disturbed person appears to keep pointing up to the sky, while the founder listens attentively. They walk out of view. Za and Ta look at each other.
That was strange.
Yeah, he was pointing up at the sky.
They look out the window and up to the sky. Everything is normal.
I don't see anything.
Oh well.
They leave the window and look around.
So are we supposed to just wait here until they come back, or just leave?
Before Ta could finish, the founder and CM1 walk back into the room.
Hi, sorry about that.
What happened?
Oh, it was just a member with a malfunctioning helmet. Sometimes it causes people to see things. This is very, very rare. We gave him a new helmet and everything is fine now. Follow me. Let me escort you two back to your car.
They begin walking out of the room and back down the spiral hallway.
Za, we've already sent out your invitation.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
As I mentioned, our invitations are forever. So anytime you feel like you want true freedom, come step inside our city.
Ta smiles at Za, and Za smiles back. They arrive on the bottom portion, but still have to walk all the way around the hallway to the other side. However, the founder stops there and appears to be receiving a message from someone through the earpiece. The founder then looks back at Za and Ta.
I want to thank you two again from the bottom of my heart for coming. I hope to hear from you, Ta, within a couple of days, and you, Za, within a week. If not, please take your time. But I know this world, our world, is so much better than the world out there. The sooner you join us, the better. We are expanding very rapidly, and it's best to get the front row seats while you can.
Ta nods and smiles.
Okay. Thank you so much once again.
The honor is mine.
The founder shakes Ta's hand, and then shakes Za's hand. The founder sees the stone that Za is holding.
Keep that. It's good luck. She will escort you back to your car.
CM1 smiles at them and gestures for them to follow as she walks back down the other side of the hallway, the way they came.
So, did you guys enjoy your visit?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Definitely enjoyed it.
It was certainly something we didn't expect. That's for sure.
Yes. That's common and understandable.
As they walk around the corner, there are 3 new visitors talking to the receptionist. The visitors look and see Ta, Za, and CM1 walking towards the entrance.
More visitors.
They arrive near the door.
Thank you two. Hope to see you again very soon.
They wave at each other. The receptionist is looking in the tablet for the new guests, but then looks up at Ta and Za as they head out the door. Ta and Za wave at the receptionist. The receptionist notices and waves back.
Bye.
Ta looks back and sees CM1 talking to the new guests. The visitors then follow CM1 down the hallway. There are 2 cars now parked behind Ta's car.
Looks like we weren't the only ones who decided to believe in the impossible.
They unlock the car.
So, you're gonna think it over, huh?
Yep.
Something tells me you've already decided.
Well, kinda.
Ta smiles at Za. Ta starts the car. Za looks out the window at the building.
Back to hell. If this is heaven.
It is now nighttime. They pull into Ta's driveway. It is 8:49 p.m.
You're going to go pick up Ado now.
Yep. Hopefully he's all better now. Call me tomorrow.
I will.
Ta sits there in the car, appearing to be in deep thought. She then gets out of the car, grabs her bag, goes inside, and can be seen shutting the door from outside. Za arrives at the hospital. She goes inside and picks up Ado. They hug. And they leave. Ado seems to be doing better and is happy to see her. The next morning, Za is lying in her bed. The TV is already on. And the news comes on.
A new organization claims to allow humanity to, what they say, expand the consciousness through technological magic. The founder claims to have discovered a way to connect with, quote, the cosmic energy by harnessing the infinite potential within every user, end quote. Is this the future? It is, says the president at his recent news conference.
So, President, what do you think about Telecity and their advanced helmets?
Telecity is a good organization. They've contacted us, and I've tested it myself. They do work wonders. I've seen it with my own eyes. We will be working with them. The last thing we want are protests that we've suppressed this great and groundbreaking technology.
What about the founder? Will you give him a cabinet position?
The president refuses to answer that question.
Thank you.
The president waves and walks off stage. Za turns off the TV.
Holy cow. This is going to get big. Something doesn't seem quite right.
She grabs her laptop nearby and begins searching on the internet.
Telecity scam.
As before, nothing comes up.
Telecity conspiracy.
A website appears in the results and says, "The founders of Telecity are not who we think they are." Za clicks on the website. Suddenly, a video pops up. A conspiracy person in a dark room speaks.
If you're watching this, write my email down right now, quick, before they remove it, and contact me.
The email comes up on the screen.
Have you been wondering that something may not be right about this new Telecity thing that's popping up everywhere? Let's discuss it. This is very, very important. Contact us with your email. Tell us your name and the city or state, and we will contact you.
Wow. Now here come the conspiracies.
Za writes down the email. She then goes back to browsing the website, but the website suddenly says, "Page cannot be displayed." Za presses refresh, but the page still cannot be displayed. She then goes back to search and searches Telecity conspiracy again. This time, there are no results.
That is weird. Website's no longer working, and it's no longer in search results. It was all just there seconds ago.
Za tries it again, and nothing. Za grabs her phone and opens up the email client.
Should I contact them? Oh, screw it.
She grabs the sheet of paper and starts typing in the email message.
Hi, I'm Zaw. I live in Minnesota. I would like to know what you know about Telecity. Send.
Zaw sends the message and gets up from the bed, leaving the phone on the bed. She pulls on a robe. She begins to walk out of the room. The phone makes an alert sound, and there's one new message. Zaw stops and goes over to pick up the phone.
That was fast. We have a location near you. 4446 Pinto Lane, Benton, Minnesota. 8 p.m. Visit us tonight. This is urgent and may be your only chance. Come alone. Look for someone in a blue coat. The founders of Telecity are not who they say they are.
Zaw looks confused. She ponders.
Who is this? I think I can be there.
She waits for a reply but does not get one. Zaw walks out of the room and then over to Adao's room and opens the door. Ado is playing video games.
Good morning.
Morning.
Want to tell me about your trip today?
I don't really feel like it. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. I would love to hear it.
Zaw closes the door and calls Ta. Ta answers the phone.
Hi, bestie.
Hey, guess what?
What's up?
They were right. They really are expanding.
How so?
It's all over the news. I literally just saw the president talking about how the government may start working with them.
Well, that's good. Finally, someone's really changing the world for the better.
But I also searched for any conspiracies, and this strange website came up.
And?
Someone was saying that the founders are not who they say they are. And the next minute, the website was gone. But I managed to get their email. I contacted them, and they sent me an address.
Anyone can say anything, right? I mean, it was probably from someone who didn't experience it firsthand like we did. It's just rumors. Remember, we were skeptical at first.
But the website suddenly disappeared. It was like the government shut it down or something. That was really strange.
Maybe that's a good thing. Not every new thing we should be afraid of.
But you don't think maybe they could be onto something?
Like what?
I don't know, like...
We were there yesterday, Zaw. We experienced everything firsthand. They were nice. They didn't try to kidnap or rob us. I say we should believe them over some paranoid conspiracy theorist.
I was hoping you could come with me before you decide.
Actually, I've already decided.
Just please wait one more day. Let's drive up to the address they gave me, like we did Telecity, and then see what the conspiracy is all about. I was hoping you can wait in the car and watch Ado.
Sorry, but our visit was already proof enough for me. You said the president is also working with them. Why should the president be if it was a scam?
I don't know. That's what we'll find out. Only one more day, Ta, please. I don't want to go alone.
I'm sorry, Zaw, but I'm really ready to go now. I miss it already, and after experiencing it, I don't want to risk being here any longer.
Pretty please.
I'm leaving today. I got everything sorted out.
Okay. When are you leaving? Are you coming to say goodbye, or do you want me to come over there?
I thought, or was hoping, you'll be taking the invitation within a week.
Yes, I'm still going to get it, but after seeing that person's website disappear, it got me wondering.
Well, if the president can trust them, that's good enough for me. I'll be leaving within an hour, or maybe a little later. Can you stop by?
All right, I'll be over in 30. I'll bring Ado and see if he's changed. To hopefully change your mind?
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Hey, Ado, put on some clothes. We're going to Taz.
Aww, can I stay here?
You're too young to stay here by yourself. Come on, Ta has to be somewhere.
Ado turns the game off and gets ready to go. Minutes later, Za is pulling up to Ta's place. She is outside, standing and leaning on the new car.
Okay, I want you to be nice to Ta and tell her you'll be happy to have her over.
Why?
Because Ta may be moving, but we want to give Ta the option to stay with us first. You'll like that, right?
Ado nods.
Wait right here.
Ado sees Za go up and hug Ta.
So, all packed up and ready to go, huh?
Yes, finally a real new start.
Za gestures for Ado to get out of the car.
Say hi to Ta.
Hi, Ta. I'm sorry I acted up the other day. We would love to have you over as company.
Ta bends down to hug Ado.
Oh, well, thank you, sweetheart. And it's okay. Everyone has bad days. But I'm actually going to be moving somewhere else.
Where?
It's a place where hopefully you'll get to experience very soon.
Will I like it?
Oh, I'm certain you'll love it.
Okay, Ado, you can head back to the car.
Ta looks at Ado as he gets in.
He's a lot sweeter than the other day.
You see? No more crazy Ado. Are you sure you don't want to wait just one more day?
Yes, I'm sure. I've decided.
Za looks Ta in the eyes and becomes teary.
Okay.
She hugs Ta.
How can we keep in touch? Do they have a way to call there? I'm assuming you're gonna have them demanifest your new car. And what are you gonna do with this old one?
Yes, I'm going to have them demanifest it. They actually took care of the bill. So no car payment. And when I get there, I'll ask them about making calls. That old guy? I have someone coming to tow it. I have everything taken care of.
Za gives Ta another hug.
Okay. Be safe driving.
And soon, it'll all be over. I really hate driving.
Well, you're going to the right place for that.
They smile at each other. Za starts to head back to the car.
I'll let you know what I find out, okay?
About the conspiracy?
Yeah.
You don't have to, but okay.
3 years ago, who would have thought we'd be experiencing something like Telecity?
Yeah, and in 3 years, who would have thought we would be experiencing heaven on earth?
Za smiles. Ta is standing there smiling at them.
Wave bye to Ta.
Ado waves bye to Ta. Ta sees and waves back. Za pulls out of the driveway while waving bye once again. After they have driven out of sight, Ta gets into the car and heads towards Telecity. Za and Ado arrive home and open the door. Ado runs back upstairs.
Give the video games a break, Ado. Too much of anything is not good for you.
Okay, I'll just play for a few more hours.
Za looks at the time. On the phone, she looks at the email with the address.
To go or not to go?
Za then starts to call someone. She was calling a friend, Florin.
Hello?
Hi, Florin. How are you?
I'm doing okay. What's going on? Haven't heard from you in quite a while.
What are you doing tonight? Are you busy?
Not at the moment.
I was wondering if I could ask you for a small favor.
Well, that depends on what it is, but give it a shot.
Ado, remember him?
Oh, yes, your adopted kid. How's he doing?
He's doing well. I was wondering if you could watch him for me tonight. Just from like 7 to maybe 10 or 11.
I guess so. I don't have anything planned. That'll be fine.
Thank you.
What is it? You have a date or something?
Kind of. Well, I'm visiting somewhere. I don't want to take Ada with me.
Okay. So, will I see you around 7?
Yes, I will drop him off.
Okay, well, see you then.
Thank you so much, Florin. I owe you one.
It's not a problem. See you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye now.
They hang up.
To go.
Ta is on the road driving to Telecity. Happiness can be seen radiating from Ta's face and expressions. She turns on the radio and goes through the stations. She stops at someone talking. It appears to be someone giving an interview.
And so what is your name again?
Sal.
Please, tell us your experience with Telecity.
It was mind-blowing. I can't even put it into words. One minute I'm selecting stuff, and the next, poof, it's there.
Are they nice people? Did you get to meet the founder?
I didn't, but one of the council members, the founder, was helping someone else.
And would you recommend Telecity to all of us?
Absolutely! Who wouldn't want to teleport anywhere within an instant?
Ta is smiling at the interview.
And guess what?
What's that?
It's free. Absolutely free. No bills, no broken down cars, no maintenance, no sewage. I told my friend that if God came down from heaven and asked me to go back with them, you know what I'd say?
Telecity?
Exactly. I'd say no. Hell no. Take me to fucking Telecity.
Okay. Well, thank you for talking with us, Sal.
Get to Telecity, everyone. Your invitation is coming.
And that was Sal, someone who recently got a visit to Telecity. We're going to take a short break and be back with more stories about the new organization seemingly taking over the world. Call us at 1-800...
Ta begins to smile.
Woohoo! Telecity, here I come!
Hours later, Tel is almost at Telecity and can see the large sign, "Welcome to Telecity," that appears as a semicircle over the road. Ta gets happier the closer she gets. She finally reaches the building. Ta sees the receptionist through the window. It is the same receptionist as before. She arrives inside.
Oh, hi, you're back. So you've decided to stay?
Yes, I have.
What was your name again?
Ta.
Okay, wait right here. The founder's on his way.
Ta smiles. She waits and looks around. About a minute later, the founder comes around the corner, as before. The founder is smiling and walking fast towards Ta.
Ta! You made it! I'm so glad you decided to stay.
The founder is holding his arms out while walking towards her. They hug. The founder looks outside and sees Ta's car.
I see you've brought your car. What do you want us to do with it?
De-manifest that bad boy.
Okay. Are you sure? You don't want us to maybe send it to a friend, or...?
I'm sure. I don't want to continue to contribute to the technology of the old world. The people need your technology, which doesn't require much.
Perfect. Do you have your keys?
Yes, here are all my keys, everything. Do manifest them.
The founder smiles and nods at Ta. He then gives it to the receptionist. The founder stops and faces Ta.
Well, Ta, you've made the best decision of your entire life. Your new life begins now. You can put the old world, the old memories behind you. Come with me.
The founder notices Ta's bag.
Oh, and what are those things you have in the bag?
Just some personal things I want to keep. And my phone and, everything.
Okay. As you know, we do not allow any electronics or other personal things into the city.
The founder reaches for the bag. Ta gives it to him.
But we do have a small storage space reserved for our members in case they decide to leave. There, you can retrieve all your personal items.
He sits the bag near the receptionist.
They will take care of that for you, but I promise you, it will not be missed.
The founder puts his hand on Ta's shoulder, and they begin walking down the hallway.
So, how's your friend? Is it Zar?
Za.
Za, that's right. Is she as decided as you are?
She still has a little skepticism.
They come up to the security detector.
Just walk on through here. Really? After all she's seen here?
She walks through. It does not beep.
Yeah, but I'm sure she'll get around to it. Hey, can we make or receive phone calls here? To friends outside the city?
Absolutely. Before I show you to your cubicle, I will show you to our other guest room. There, you're shielded from the system and you can and must take off your helmets and receive phone calls. You don't have one on yet, so you don't have to worry about it.
They walk around the corner. Instead of stopping on the opposite side, they keep walking, almost making a circle. They come to a room with an electronic side door. The founder swipes right in the air, and it opens.
That's all you need to do to open and close this door, but you need your helmet on to do it. This is the room where you're free to take your helmet off. But you must put it back on for the door to open. The room has 7 calling sections against the wall, with numbers for dialing in each section of the wall. The phone number for each phone and a speaker are on the walls of each section. Each section also has headphones, a countertop, and a chair. The numbers for each phone are printed on the wall, so that visitors can call them, and if no one is there to answer, one of our receptionists within the city receives the call, and from there they inform the user's helmet. And then they would have to come here and receive their call.
Okay.
Would you like for me to step out a second while you make your call?
Sure, if you want. It'll just be brief.
The founder turns around, ready to leave.
Oh, wait. How will I get out?
I will temporarily override the system for you, so you don't need a helmet. So when you're finished, just swipe left to open the door, and I will be outside waiting.
Okay, thank you.
The founder makes some strange hand gesture combination at the door and walks out. Ta goes over and dials Za's number.
Hello?
Hey Za, it's me. Ta. I made it. Safe and sound. I'm here.
Oh, Ta. Are you in your cubicle?
Not yet. I'm in another guest room where we can make calls. Hey, can you write down this number real quick?
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, go ahead.
1-800-340-2...
Got it. So, are you comfortable and happy? No second thoughts?
I mean, Za, I've never been happier in my life. It's like, for once, I'm finally going to experience true freedom.
I'm happy for you.
You're visiting again, though, within a week, right?
Maybe. It depends. But I will eventually. The invitations are still forever, right?
Yeah, they are. Well, I don't want to take up more of your time. The founder is waiting for me. Keep in touch, Za, okay?
I will.
I love you.
I love you too. Hope to see you soon.
Take care. See you soon.
They hang up. Ta sits there with sadness and joy. However, a little bit of sadness suddenly turns into excitement. Ta quickly gets up, turns around and walks towards the door. For a second, she forgot how to open the door, but then remembered and swiped left.
All finished?
Yep.
Okay, let's get you situated.
They begin walking back around the hallway. They then follow the spiral hallway that leads up to the first guest room.
Do I still have my same cubicle number?
Yes, we keep them open for 1 week after a visitor visits. Unless you would like another number in a different cubicle?
Oh no, it's fine.
They arrive at the guest room.
Please, grab a helmet. You're forgetting something.
Ta smiles, takes the helmet off, and taps within the white circle. The light on the helmet turns blue.
Remember your number?
237, right?
I'll meet you there.
Teleport cubicle 237.
Ta arrives at her cubicle. The founder appears as well. She looks around and sees another helmet on the wall.
Your new helmet is there. I'm going to need the guest helmet.
Ta takes off the helmet and gives it to the founder. She goes over and puts on the helmet.
Your helmet number is in your settings. With your helmet number, you can make calls to other helmets.
Yes, I figured that out.
Oh, and as for maintenance of the helmets, you don't have to worry. They can survive practically anywhere. Water, fire, high-pressure situations. Usually if a helmet is damaged, which is very rare, our system reports it to us.
Okay.
Well, that's it. You're free to enjoy our magic for the rest of your life. The only rules here are to treat everyone as you would want to be treated, and to always wear your helmets when you're out in the city.
Ta goes over to hug the founder. She begins crying.
Thank you. Just thank you. You saved my life.
That's what we're here for, to provide a better life for all people. It is our pleasure. I must go now. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to contact any of us. We're only a tap away.
Thank you.
The founder disappears. Ta goes to look out the window at all sides. She sees a few people sitting on the benches and playing in the grass, and smiles at the sight of them. She then looks around the room, thinking about what she wants to manifest. She selects.
Manifest. Chair.
Please select which chair you would like to manifest.
Lazy boy recliner.
Lazy boy recliner successfully manifested.
Ta goes to lie on it, reclines back and smiles, looking up at the sky. She then has a better idea. She gets up, demanifests it.
Demanifest lazy boy recliner.
Lazy boy recliner successfully demanifested.
Manifest light.
Please select which light you would like to manifest.
Ta selects a portable light stand, similar to the one the founder manifested.
Portable light stand.
Portable light stand successfully manifested.
Manifest hot tub.
Please select which tub you would like to manifest.
Ta selects a hot tub, and it appears on the floor filled with water.
Tub B.
She then goes over and taps within the circle on the wall that closes the cubicle. Walls come up from the floor and enclose the cubicle. Ta can no longer see outside, and it is now just her, the hot tub, and the light. She taps within the circle again, and it begins to open back up. But before it opens back up all the way, she presses it again, and it closes back. She then gets undressed and gets inside the hot tub.
Oh, heaven. The new life. Oh, the freedom.
Ta begins to fall asleep. Za is driving, and it is raining. Za calls Florin from her car.
Hello?
Hello, Za. You coming?
Yeah, I'm on my way. We're almost there.
Okay. I'll be waiting outside. See you soon.
Bye.
Za and Ado pull up to Florin's house. Florin greets Ado.
Hi, Ado.
Florin opens the door and Ado gets out of the car and runs up to the house. Florin waves at Za as Za waves back.
11, right?
Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, on to my second strange place within a week.
Za puts in the address and directions in the phone. She sees the directions and drives away. Some time later, it is still raining. Za's GPS shows that she has arrived at the destination.
You have arrived at your destination. The route guidance is now complete.
Za pulls up to the place. There is someone outside wearing a blue coat. Za waves and parks nearby. She gets out of the car and approaches the person.
Hi, I'm Za. I sent an email.
The person glances back and down at the door. Za looks down and sees the door.
Thank you.
She walks down the stairs to the door. When Za arrives, she knocks on it. Someone immediately opens it, and the person bids for Za to come in. Za hesitates and peeks inside. She steps in. Inside, there are about 12 people sitting in chairs and watching a video. There is someone, Boz, apparently showing them the video and pointing to something on the screen. They look back at Za as she comes in.
Hi.
The person in the blue coat comes in behind Za.
Let's pause for a minute and welcome our new member.
They all greet Za in their own way while remaining in their seats.
What is this place?
You must have come across our message on the internet about Telecity.
The alien takeover.
How do we know she isn't with them?
Don't worry. Before emails are sent out, we have a group of hackers that verify their IP addresses and everything publicly about them. So no one from the government or Telecity will be coming here.
I'm just curious about what you guys think about it.
Well, we know about it. Have a seat. How much do you, Za, know about Telecity so far?
Well, I visited there yesterday.
Everyone is shocked. They look surprised amongst each other, and then more attentively at Za.
And I have a friend that just went to live there today.
Did you get to teleport and manifest stuff? Was it real?
Oh yes, the helmet, the city, everything was real. I got to teleport and manifest all sorts of things. They even let me bring something home. They were all very nice.
What was it that they let you bring home?
It was just a small stone, nothing big. So, who are they? What other information do you guys have?
Boz begins rewinding the video.
Let me show you something. Please, don't get frightened. Have a look.
The video shows a video of the founder in the guest room. There appears to be someone facing the founder with a hidden camera. The person goes up to hug the founder, and after they hug, the person grabs the founder's arm, pretending to want to shake the founder's hand. However, this person is wearing bracelets with spikes. The person moves their arm down the founder's arm, pretending to want to grab the founder's hand, and as a result, the founder gets cut. The founder quickly covers his arm.
Right there. Did you see it?
Boz rewinds and pauses the video. Za walks up to get a better look.
Wait, can someone explain what exactly I'm looking at? So, someone tries to hug the founder and the founder accidentally gets cut and tries to cover it up?
But before the founder covers his arm, look, there's a metallic material just under the skin. It begins to immediately heal as it gets cut. There's no blood or anything.
Za is shocked and confused.
What is this? Who recorded it?
We managed to get someone who was invited to Telecity and we put a special camera on them. Not us here, but a group in another state.
And what happened to the person who took the video?
The person made it out okay because they pretended it was an accident.
Za starts to ponder, and then gets a little skeptical. She starts to look around at all of them.
No. You guys are all pulling some prank.
Nope. Za, this isn't a movie. All those apocalyptic movies made about the end of the world, we're now living in it. This is real.
But the video, how do we know it wasn't modified or tampered with? Anyone could make a video look like that, right?
The person who recorded this video was one of us, and they're in another state, but there were many who were watching it live as it happened.
Za ponders and starts to get a little fearful, accepting the possibility that it may be true.
But if you don't believe this video, have a look at this one. The same person managed to paste an invisible video on the wall, but it started malfunctioning. However, we did manage to capture this.
It is a video of the hallway just before the guest room. The guest room is not seen. In it, it shows the founder walking past, but stops in front of the camera just before entering the guest room. The founder looks down at his hand. A portion of the skin of the hand is metallic silver, but human skin slowly covers it, as a human body healing a wound at high speeds. The video malfunctions and glitches. Everyone is shocked. Za begins to get a little fearful.
What? Is he not human? What do you guys think they are? Where do they come from?
They're androids.
That's our theory, and we don't know where they come from. They could be from anywhere really, but this video is proof they're not flesh and blood like us.
This can't be real. Please, tell me you guys are...
It's not a prank. Wake up.
I was just talking with them yesterday. We shook hands. They all seemed very nice and human-like. I had no inclination. My friend, Ta, she's there now. What are they gonna do to her? I have to warn her.
Oh, no, you mustn't. They confiscate the phone and could be monitoring the calls. We have to stay under the radar and pretend like we don't know.
Ugh. Why don't you just upload the video? Show it to the world and expose them. And can't the government help us?
Every time we try to, it never uploads, and every news organization we anonymously send it to, they never show it. It's as if they've already confiscated all our communication systems. And we're afraid to speak out in public because everyone who does, well, they end up disappearing.
But can't the government help us if they know?
They're now part of the government. The president is now working with them.
But they don't know they might not be human.
Yes, they probably don't know either. But even if we try to tell them, it might expose us. And, like I said, the video or evidence won't reach them. And you know what else they do? Let me show you guys this.
Boz starts to show them some more videos.
These are all the people who were invited to Telecity about a week before or after visiting. For instance, this one is a video captured by a car from behind. Pay attention to the white car in front of them. Can you see the baby in the back seat on the passenger side?
Yeah.
They are coming to a four-way stop. And when the car drives off again...
Za turns her head and looks away before impact.
Oh no.
A car zooms by and purposefully rams the back seat. That person was invited to Telecity, but they said they wanted to raise their own children on their own instead of joining. So Telecity took matters into their own hands. And here's another one. About a week before receiving an invitation to Telecity, someone can be seen flattening this guy's tire at the guy's home with a knife. What they do is lure people in by creating problems in their life first. And if you say no, this is what happens.
Boz shows them a video of someone leaving Telecity in a car. The car had an on-mount camera. Boz fast-forwards the video, and when the car reached the end of the road that leads to Telecity and goes to turn right, a car crashes into them.
He says no, drives off, and at a turn, he's somehow the victim of a supposed car accident. And then think of how appealing and perfect Telecity would sound to him at the moment. These people, or whatever they are, they're taking over right before our eyes.
This can't be. My friend was having all sorts of problems for months before she received the invitation.
Predictable. If your life isn't already hell, they'll make it to lure you in, thinking they have a better solution.
Za looks down and at them.
I'm supposed to get an invitation within a week.
Everyone becomes surprised, including Boz.
In your visit, did you show interest?
I don't know. A little.
Because if you didn't, there's a very high chance they may try to make something happen in your life. Maybe a broken down car, your boss hiring someone new at your job, or something. Do you have anyone you love?
I have an adopted child living with me.
Guard that child with your life.
I'd say move. Change your name, your number, everything.
We can't keep running. Eventually they'll be everywhere, so we have to fight and stop them now before they spread.
Fight them? How are we supposed to do that? Their technology? They must be light years ahead of us.
We have to try something, or else we're gonna get invaded away. However their technology works, we don't know yet.
If we do take him out, it'll be nice to be able to use it and keep it.
Well, yeah. Speaking of that, guys, I have a question. What's so bad about Telecity? If you think about it, they're offering us some very nice technology to use. What's so bad about being able to teleport and manifest things instantly? We're not perfect, and we humans do a lot of bad things too.
Two of them nod, seeming to agree.
Boz, are you sure the hackers check out everybody?
The technology does seem very good, but the fact that they're hiding their identity must mean something, right? Why would they hide who they are if they know they can be trusted?
And you saw the video. It's not like they're giving us a choice. It's either join them or die. And it's without warning. No humans I know would do that. Instead, they just bankrupt you.
A few of them chuckle.
The bottom line is, everyone, we're being invaded by force, and they're hiding everything about themselves because they know there is something about them that cannot be trusted. They know that if we were given a choice and knew everything, we would probably say no, and that means it's probably not good for us.
But what are you guys going to do about it? What can you do?
We have to fight. We have to get them before they spread.
But how? They're way more advanced. You see all of what they can do.
Boz then gets up and goes over to the closet. Before opening it, Boz looks at everyone.
If anyone is not willing to fight for this, I'm asking you to please leave now.
One person begins to get up.
From what I've seen all they can do, we don't got a chance. I'd rather join and live a happy life than risk dying over a modern one. I hope you guys succeed, but I'm not fighting them. It's a suicide mission.
Me too.
I agree.
The three get up and begin leaving. They follow the first person out the door.
Don't do anything stupid. Our hackers are watching you.
Wait, we can't let them leave. What if they tell?
What do we do? Kill them like the androids?
They won't tell.
How do we know?
Because they kill anyone who knows or shows suspicion of who they are. They can't say anything.
The three have left and closed the door. Boz pulls a duffel bag out of the closet and brings it before them.
Our group is composed of humanity's best hackers, but also humanity's best weapon makers. You, Za, will be receiving an invitation before all of us. And you all will eventually see one. When you see strange things start to happen in your life, not for the better, you can be sure the invitation is coming.
Boz opens the bag.
These are plastic guns that will bypass their metal and electronic detector. They will kill any human, but the bullets are specially designed with chemicals that will create a reaction and cause an electrical shock and destroy them. They are fully loaded with 10 bullets. You just aim and shoot anywhere on the body.
Boz hands a gun to Za. Za seems hesitant.
I don't know if I can do this. I'm still not certain about those videos.
They're real, trust me.
Za, we have to. They are already killing us for not joining.
But what if someone fails? Will they, start to torture people?
We have to try regardless.
And what if they really are people? I can't act just on a video.
You said you will be getting an invitation this week, right? Watch. Look out for them.
And watch your kid.
Za takes the gun, puts her head down, and covers her head with her hand.
This is terrifying.
Boz starts handing up the rest of the guns to the others.
And don't go for the other council members first. First, go for the founder, and then the other council members.
Za then starts to have a change of mind. She stands up and starts to hand the gun to Boz.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't do this. This is all too terrifying. I don't know what to think right now.
Ever been to the jungle? Ever seen a poor zebra get eaten by a lion? Ever seen a rabbit get eaten by an eagle? It's a fact of life. In most cases, the zebra didn't even know before it was too late. It could pretend like the lion wasn't coming. It could pretend like the lion isn't there. But that just makes it easier for it to eat its prey. These are some evil beings, and they want to suck the blood right out of us. Or we can see them as they are and fight. Occasionally, some animals escape. They're the ones who see and act. Let it be us.
Za puts her hand over her eyes.
I can't.
She begins to leave.
I know it's terrifying, Za. We're terrified too, but our time is running out. Sooner or later, they're gonna find us. We have to stop them now. Please, just take the gun. Just in case. You don't have to use it, but it's always important to be prepared.
Za goes to her car and closes the door.
Please. Oh, God, please. Don't let this be real. Please, please. Let them be humans like us.
Boz knocks on Za's window. She rolls down the window.
Here, take my card. Call me when you receive the invitation.
Boz sees that Za is in distress.
It's gonna be okay. We can win. Just trust yourself.
He holds out his hand to Za. She shakes it. Boz leaves, waving goodbye. Za sees Boz leaving through the rearview mirror and walks back down to the place. Za pulls out the gun and looks at it. She aggressively shoves it in the glove compartment. The time reads 9:45 p.m. Za arrives at Floren's. She parks, leaving the blinkers on, and goes inside. She comes out holding Adao because he is asleep. Floren follows behind, watching out the door. Za puts Adao in the back seat. And Floren waves goodbye as Za gets in the car. Za waves back.
Thank you.
Za looks back at Adao sound asleep and drives home. It is the next morning. Za is lying there asleep in bed. The TV is already on, but the volume is low. The same news with the same reporter comes on.
The president has just announced today that Telecity and its council members will be joining the government in a partnership in expanding to the entire world.
Za awakes and turns up the volume.
Starting next month, the military will be placed around Telecity headquarters, and funding will be provided to help expand the city to all states. Many were skeptical about Telecity's longevity and its ability to connect with the people. However, a recent poll has shown that they have a 89% approval rating with those who have never visited the city, and a 95% approval rating with those who have visited. And, listen to this, 100% approval rating with those who are currently living within the city. If there were any doubts, well, it looks as if they've been put to rest. Telecity is succeeding. It looks like they're here to stay.
Please be humans and not androids.
Za gets up and sits up in her bed. Minutes later, she is in the shower. After getting out of the shower, Za goes to Adao's room with her robe on. Adao is asleep.
Hey kiddo, time to get up. We're going grocery shopping.
Ooh, can we get some ice cream?
If you can be ready in 30 minutes, we have a deal.
Adao quickly gets out of bed. Za and Adao are stepping out of the house while Adao is locking the door behind them. But as Za locks the door, Adao begins to run across the yard over to the sidewalk. Za gets frightened and shouts,
Adao, no!
Huh?
Adao stops and looks back, confused.
Don't run off like that! Stay close to me. Come over here.
Why? What's wrong?
I want you to stay close to me while we're out from now on, okay?
But why? I was only going over there.
Just stay close. There could be strangers out here. The world may not be a safe place.
They hold hands and walk to the car. Za opens the back seat and Adao gets in. Za quickly gets in as well and reaches in the glove compartment to grab something. Adao sees the gun. Za quickly closes it back. Adao ponders what he just saw. It is around the same time in the morning, and Ta is in her cubicle in a bed with her helmet on. It is a nice sunny day outside and people can be seen playing around the park. Ta moves, comforting herself more so in the bed while smiling with her eyes closed. She opens her eyes. She slowly gets out of bed and goes over to look out the window and stretches. Ta sees people playing in the park, and she smiles. Ta then starts to search for Belle.
Where are you, Belle? Call 237413.
Calling 237413.
Belle is walking in the park and receives the call.
Yeah.
Hi, Belle. It's me, Ta.
Ta? Awesome. So you've decided to stay. Oh, that's so great. I'm really glad to hear from you.
I'm glad you gave me the right number. I didn't know if I'd be calling some stranger.
Of course. So, did you just get in?
Yesterday, actually, I pampered myself to a nice, long, relaxing hot tub.
Hot tub. That's awesome. Well, I guess I can finally say welcome this time.
You can't say welcome. This is not your city.
Okay. Let me see. How about have fun?
That sounds better. A little less ownershipy.
So, what are you up to?
Just thinking about what I want to do today.
Come, teleport to where I am. I'm down at the park.
Okay. How do I teleport to you?
Just use my helmet number. Instead of calling, select teleport to, and I'll confirm it.
Okay. Can you give me a few minutes?
Sure. So I'll see you soon?
Yeah, see you soon.
They both disconnect. Ta is happy to have just spoken with Belle. She goes to her bed and falls on her back onto it with her hands out. She smiles, looking up at the morning sky through the ceiling. However, as Ta looks up, the large circular window, which serves as a ceiling, is slightly opened, different than before.
Thank you, God, for creating this place and allowing me to come here.
She then gets out of bed and makes it up. She gets naked and selects Manifest, and goes to the options that say Clean Me and Freshen Up.
Manifest, clean me, and freshen up.
Cleaning and freshening process complete.
Suddenly, Ta feels refreshed. She smells her forearm and smiles because it smells clean. Ta then selects some clothes to manifest. They manifest and she puts them on. Ta then goes to look out the window. There are different people playing down in the park this time. Ta is ready to teleport to Belle.
Teleport to Belle.
Belle is sitting on the bench and is in the same place as when they first met. Ta teleports and arrives there. Belle sees her. Ta turns around and sees Belle sitting on the bench. They smile and make eye contact.
Welcome to my city.
Thought you'd never see me again?
I kind of thought you'd return. Who'd pass up a place like this?
Hey, this is the same place I was at before.
I figured we can start again, since you're staying this time.
Ta smiles back at Belle. Ta bends down to look into the pond.
Ooh, I wonder if my fish is still here.
It probably was demanifested. Anything we manifest out here demanifests if we don't keep in contact with them or if we get too far away.
So, what all can we do here?
Anything we want, for as long as we want.
Ta looks around.
I have an idea. Come, hold my hand. Since you're new here, let's start out with a big view of the city.
They teleport to a location that is above and at the edge of the land of the city. It is an open area about the size of a cubicle, and it has a bench and a way to look down at the city. It is upheld by a large pole. Ta marvels and goes over to the edge. She looks down at the city and sees all the cubicles.
Whoa. This is so amazing. So beautiful. Wow.
Nice view, isn't it?
There are so many cubicles. I didn't realize how big this place was.
They watch the city down below.
See, there are other ones straight ahead, over there.
Ta looks and sees 5 identical ones really high in the air, like what they're in, being upheld by large poles. They form a circle around the city.
Now watch this. Hold my hand again. We're going to do 24 automatic teleports, so watch closely.
Belle selects the teleport, and they begin teleporting to each location one after another. Because they are teleporting to each location in a circle, it looks like they are moving around in a circle around the top of the city. After the 24th teleport, they stop.
Oh my god, that was so amazing!
Okay, quick. We have to go now. We may have exceeded our time.
Ta holds Belle's hand. They teleport back to the pond. Ta looks up, trying to see where they just came from.
Now, we have to wait a month before we're able to go back up there.
What? Why?
They say it takes up more energy, and people within the city aren't able to teleport or manifest when other people are up there. That's why we went and left real quick.
Oh, we're not gonna get in trouble, are we?
If anything, it will be on my record, because I was the one teleporting. But everyone knows me around here, so they'd know if I did it. It was probably for a good reason.
Aw. Thank you. But next time, no more illegal stuff.
Ta starts getting undressed. Belle notices.
What are you doing?
Ta backs away towards the pond. After Ta is undressed, she is about to jump in. Belle gestures to wait.
Wait!
But Ta, smiling, jumps into the pond.
I did a dare for you, now you gotta do a dare for me. Woohoo! Come on in, the water is great.
Belle looks around.
Come on, just take your clothes off and jump in.
Belle doesn't really want to, but gives in and decides to follow. Belle gets undressed and slowly walks in.
So, what were you trying to tell me before I jumped in?
I kind of knew you talked me into coming in, so I was going to make something up.
Like what? That there's a shark or something in here?
I was going to say our helmets aren't waterproof.
Too late. The founder already told me they are.
Ta goes under the water. Belle follows, looking down under the water at Ta. She can be seen selecting a teleport. Belle sees Ta teleport to another place in the pond. Belle then quickly lifts his head out of the water and selects a manifest for goggles. The goggles manifest and Belle puts them on. He goes back under the water and looks around and does not see her. Ta is behind Belle and taps his back. Belle turns around to see her. She waves and teleports again. They both lift their heads out of the water for fresh air. Ta is a distance away from Belle.
Very good. I almost thought the shark ate you.
Ta teleports directly to Belle. They look each other in the eyes. Suddenly they hear someone standing above the pond.
Hi there. Excuse me?
They look up at the person.
I'm trying to teleport to my friend's cubicle. Can you guys help me?
They look at each other and smile. They begin to get out of the pond.
Sure. Do you know your friend's cubicle number?
I forgot it.
Okay, all you have to do is look in your history, and the teleports and cubicle number will be there.
The person appears to be selecting things in mid-air.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Hey, what is your...
They teleport before Belle can ask the question.
What? What are you laughing at?
You should have seen your face when I tapped you.
You teleported. How was I supposed to know you'd end up behind me? I thought a shark got you.
Well, we're all wet. Now, is there a way to instantly manifest a dry?
Oh, yes. Actually, there's this advanced drying machine. 1 minute. Let me manifest it.
Belle can be seen selecting things in mid-air, and he mutters to himself.
Manifest.
There in Belle's hand appears 2 towels. Belle gives one to Ta.
Nothing beats drying like the old-fashioned towel.
She smiles and grabs the towel. They dry off, and Ta walks to her clothes and lays the towel in a square on the ground. She then sits on the towel. Belle follows and does the same. Ta looks at the pond.
That was so much fun. I haven't went swimming in years. Hey, do you believe in God?
They go from teleporting in the water to God? What do you mean? God as in...
I don't know. Someone watching over us, someone who created all of this for us.
What do you mean? You don't think the founders are God, do you?
No. But this is the closest thing I think we'll ever get to God while we're alive.
Yeah, and this is just the beginning. We're expanding rapidly. Imagine being able to teleport to any location in the world.
Or even teleporting to the moon.
That would be awesome. Or to another planet.
Now that would be mind-blowing.
I think we're getting there. As long as the world keeps joining us, as long as we keep increasing our numbers, the more we'll be able to do.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see my cubicle?
You show me yours, then I'll show you mine.
Sounds like a plan.
They get up and get ready to leave that location. End of Imergenation, the City, Part 2.